All right, and we are live. Hello, my name is duckmcgavin. I will be your moderator today. I am the host of the Plyr 2 podcast. Thank you for joining us. Today, I am joined by Map Killer.
What's up, y'all?
Cartier, also known as I Am Parker.
I'm back. Deliver them hand like Domino Pizza.
Fearless.
Bow to me, peasants.
Yep, that's still a thing. And completely lost myself. Ski, cold as ice.
It's Ski. How about you doing?
Oh damn. Okay. Also, the cool kids.
What's up, fellow cool ninja nerds?
Bring in the energy today. Today we are testing out some new broadcasting software, some stuff, so let us know what you think. Got all my little stuff here, got a new computer built, got more screens than I probably need. But today...
New screen stuff?
Huh?
I'm just joking, I'm just pulling you up.
I got 4 screens going right now, so it's enough.
That's ridiculous, Doug.
One of them from the 80s.
Not quite. It's a full TV. It's technically HD.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, making it work. Anyway, for today, mostly on my part, but for everything else, we have a few of our members, such as Map and Ski and Cool Kids, I believe as well. You do not own Overwatch, correct?
No, do not.
Alright, well, Cartier and Fearless do, so I'm going to have to ask for some help, and we're going to play... By goddamn Overwatch, you silly person.
The only problem with that, I'm playing Uncle this weekend, guys, so unless y'all want to hear me hear a grown man get jumped by 4 boys who watching Dragon Ball Z on my PS4, that is not gonna work right now.
The Dragon Ball, beat 'em up.
Now, let me know how last second this was. What you're watching right now is me playing and Quick Play. And Quick Play's been interesting to say the least. You doing a damn good job. Match. No, I'm doing terrible. That tracer is just right on my butt.
I'm trying to shoot you in your balls, baby. I'm trying to shoot you in your balls. I'm gonna get you, baby.
But unfortunately, this is a problem, which is why I've been playing a little more competitive as of late. But I punch Hanzo in the face. But
you had a golden gun to him. You had the golden version, a golden weapon to his.
No, it's just his latest skin from the event. Just happens to have a lot of gold on it. I wanted the golden gun though.
I know, right?
It's the Reinhardt hammer.
I was trying to save enough for the in-game currency to buy that fisherman dance he does.
But a big problem in Quick Play right now is a lot of people are, since competitive season just recently started, a lot of more people are playing competitive. They're playing serious. A lot of people in Quick Play are playing characters they're not very good with. And they don't really care about team composition, so you have basically either no healer, no tank. The person playing Zarya that you've seen has basically been shooting themselves in the foot while going forward. They're trying to practice Zarya, and Zarya is not a main tank. You do not main tank with Zarya. There's just a whole bunch of nonsense going on quickly. That being said, competitive, the matchmaking has become so much better. To actually be able to get people together, talking, a lot more people are talking. It's really nice to have communication. I ran into a slight issue the other day where I ran into someone who was incredibly toxic, but I basically just made fun of the guy. I was like, hey, if you would be a nice person, because he was a really good Reaper.
That's what sucks about you get chats like that, though. I mean, you get them toxic people that kind of ruin the whole thing for everybody.
I think that speaks to Overwatch enough to the point where, like, someone toxic like that, it's like, if he's toxic, oh well, I can deal with that. I want to play this game. I want to be a part of this team.
Yeah, true.
And I thoroughly enjoy it. Like me personally, as it is right now in the current meta, because the meta is constantly changing, because Blizzard won't stop balancing this game, Winston is incredibly strong. And later on, you'll see me playing Winston, and I do an okay job. I do a lot of bad jumps, but
okay.
But Winston's really great, because a lot of the characters that are really strong right now are super fast and zippy and small characters, and Winston loves zippy small characters.
I never liked Winston that much when I was playing it on the free weekends and stuff.
He's a slightly suicidal character where you have to kind of jump in, have support from your team, and if you don't, you're probably dead.
Yeah, that's kind of how it felt. I kind of had
I
to.
can kind of keep myself not dead as Winston, mostly because I jump every health pack ever.
That'll do.
Don't you have a problem with Sombra hacking your health packs?
I play with someone who's been doing a lot more sombering as of late, so he's been hacking health packs for me. But yeah, if there's an enemy Sombra and they do hack the health packs, it does reduce my effectiveness as Winston, unfortunately. Which Sombra's become very popular in the pro scene, which is really interesting. Honestly, Dragon Ball. Honestly, if you get the chance, you should consider watching a pro game, just any real pro game, or heck, just watch pros in general. Like, DP Stanky is my goddamn idol when it comes to this. He's just goddamn amazing.
Tell them to give him the remote control, but you can turn down a little bit.
But Overwatch is an amazing game, especially if you can get a group of people together where you can just come play, have fun, work out strategies. And I do like the fact, like, unlike things like Call of Duty or Destiny or whatever, it actually, everyone matters. Especially when you get into the higher ranks and the higher levels of play, everyone matters. If a DPS isn't killing, if a healer isn't properly healing, if a tank is off by himself on a mad flank, it will affect everyone. Which makes it suck sometimes when you have people who are just like, I'm gonna play Torbjorn! I'm gonna sit in the corner, I'm gonna set up my turret, and I'm gonna camp the turret. It doesn't matter if I shoot, I'm just gonna use the turrets.
Now my thing with Overwatch, is
Torbjorn's actually a really good character if played properly.
My thing is with Overwatch
because Torbjorn's gun, especially the shotgun at close range, is on Reaper par. It is ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, it hurts. Problem is, everyone's just like, I'm gonna build my turret, and then people, because you will build your turret faster when you use your ult, and they'll use their ult just to build the turret, as opposed to, murdering.
My thing, Doug, with Overwatch is, for one, it does take a learning curve. It does have a learning curve for anybody that play any type of shooter. This is not your typical shooter, like you just said. It is based off of,
knowing closer to a real-time strategy game.
Right, that's exactly. It just happened the fact that you are fast-paced shooting.
Yeah,
it's like that. Now, my
only characters that I play, you're not really worried about actually shooting.
Right, and that would kind of threw me for a loop when I say, okay, how can you make a game like this balanced?
And my main goal is to get people where they need to be. Try to make sure, like, if a Reaper comes up on someone, I'll boot them away so Reaper is too far away to actually do any proper damage.
Right.
I'm not worried about actually killing. I mean, I would like to be better aiming and shooting. I do shoot, but my main goal is to protect my team and keep them healed and keep them fast.
Now, my thing with Overwatch, why I feel like it is not as strong as what I wish it would be, the shooting aspect in the game. I feel like if you are a good shooter in any other game, you should still be a good shooter in this game. Where I feel like in this game, it's not about if you are a good shooter. It's more about positioning and knowing when to attack instead of just all out knowing how to aim and put in damage.
That is a great point. Timing and positioning is very important and key in this.
Yeah, I noticed that you have to be more on your feet mentally than you do.
Because in a regular shooter game, all you gotta do is worry about pulling that trigger and outgunning the person that you gunned down.
Well, where this game, I just came up from behind on McCree.
Right.
And helped Reaper. And then you'll see I'm about to go and I'm about to take out the lasers. I could be going to attack, but there's lasers right to the left. I'm going to try to take them out. I'm going to attempt.
Right.
We'll see how well it works. And I did. It's about thinking. That's the best thing about this game. If you have the better strategy, chances are, even with less skill, you can beat an unorganized team easily.
Yeah, that's what gets me the whole strategy thing, because I'm just running and gunning.
Scary guys talk about that.
In no way, shape, or form. There are plenty of people who can run and gun. Like, if you run and gun, I would say probably the best character for you would possibly be either Soldier or Tracer. Tracer is great about zipping around, shooting, getting out, getting in, basically being a nuisance and a distraction, and constantly getting nice kills. Like, if you can just constantly dive their healer, like, say, Mercy or Lucio, Tracer can easily one-burst them, just with one clip, if you do it right.
Nice.
Oh, I got trapped. Boo. But, yeah, just honestly, I wish I could make a better case for this game.
I love the Soldier.
Physically don't know how. As far as like, all of us being as a community of Plyr 2, I think this would be the best team-based game that we could play physically.
Oh yes, I totally agree with that.
I just got to get my strategy.
On that killing floor, though.
I have a hard time.
Oh, yes.
I like killing floor, but I
looking-
wish there was more of a team aspect in killing floor. It seems like a lot of people just go off by themselves, trying to get people in a group.
I mean, you
together
can play it as a
than it is
team.
in Overwatch.
Yeah, you can play. I mean, as long as you play it right. You play it as a team, and it's easy. But I don't know. I go with them boss.
I like
standings,
killing
I guess.
floor.
Yeah,
But-
it's not. It's definitely not Overwatch. Overwatch is a much better game.
Definitely.
Well, killing
Now,
floor is also a
kill-
PvE
kill-
as opposed to Overwatch, which is PvP.
Watch,
Yeah.
yeah. Plus, on top of that, you know, where Overwatch, like you just said, where Overwatch shines and Kill Floor shines is basically two different worlds. Like you said, Kill Floor plays more of a traditional shooter, even if it was competitive where you play PvP against somebody, it still have a traditional shooter feel to it. Ain't nothing really standing out about that game outside of zombies.
It's the only goal you have to do is just kill zombies, survive each wave. Boom.
Right.
Survive the hordes.
Just survive the hordes, and then beat the boss at the end, and then boom, congratulations, you have beaten it. Now redo it again.
Now, for all you old school game heads, a dear friend of mine that's part of Plyr 2, named Fearless. He had basically turned me into. I know I'm late to the party, but sometimes the cool kids always get there. No pun intended. Get there to the party kind of late, and I was late to the party, but I'm in love with it now, and that is Borderlands 2.
That high noon.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to see
And
Reaper do his ult, and I'm going to use my ult. You're going to see a high noon. This is a great high noon.
Man.
And just like that. I love the economy when it comes to ults, the way you charge them up, the way you use them.
Right.
And the way, like, there's this great comeback mechanic in this game. Like, even if you're down and out, just one or two good ults can completely flip the entire board.
Gee, I wonder what that might be. The ult in question might be Heroes Never Die, right?
Heroes Never Die. Also a great sound barrier, which I think they're really cool. Like, that's one of the things I love about them adding new characters. Like, Sombra is a character, brain fart, sorry. Sombra is a character who basically can destroy shields with her ults. And Lucio is a character that gives shields, so you can counter an ult like Lucio's with Sombra, which I think is pretty cool. And Sombra, who hacks health packs, if their team is constantly grabbing all those health packs, which are charging faster now and can't be used by the enemy team, Sombra can get that ult real quick and make a Lucio basically useless. At least his ult.
And see, now, this is where I have a problem with okay. Again, Ducky and them, they don't ride me for this. Like when we first play Overwatch, I literally Ducky kept telling me, you know, you can press a button and tell you what all your moves does. Because for the average person, I think that was like the biggest turnoff for people that when they want to play this game. That it's really not that Overwatch not gonna hold your hand. I'm sorry if you don't have nobody
in the tutorial what's going on. Like, so
yeah,
hit this button.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Again, I'm an old school shooter. I'm thinking, okay, I don't have to have nobody tell me what to do. I don't have to go through the tutorials. I don't have to look at none of that. It's a shooting game. Let me shoot. Again, if you thinking like that, you want to pump your brakes because this game have a learning curve. I cannot press that. I cannot push that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Enough.
One
You
thing
have
I would
to
like
take
see
the time
is
out and
maybe
learn it.
Overwatch work with like pros or whatever to put individual tutorials on each character in the game. Because
that would be perfect.
In essence, there's I think like 25, 26 characters. There's enough characters.
Yeah, there's enough. Yeah. There's more than enough.
And each character effectively might as well be a different game you're playing.
True.
Yep.
Because with Winston, you're jumping around, trying to block, trying to shield, trying to hit as many people as you physically can. With Tracer, you're playing a bullet hell, where every bullet hurts like hell. With Torbjorn, you're playing tower defense. With Zarya, you're playing protect. Every character might as well be you playing a completely different game as far as the way you will actually be playing and what you'll be doing. Everyone's trying to do the same thing and the same goal.
Hell with it. You do not crack my shit. You good.
I think the funny thing is that when people first get Overwatch, the first thing they do is, all right, I'm going to just play the tutorial. As soon as they play that tutorial, the first character they get is the soldier. So they think, okay, so I just...
You're absolutely right. I can totally agree.
Soldier's a great starting character. He can heal, he can sprint.
That's how I was. I'm not lying.
Here's the funny thing. I introduced two of my friends to Overwatch because I've learned now I am good at playing this game because I'm strategic.
Put your mic a little closer to your face.
And The funny thing is that
Yeah, you sound far away.
Yeah, cool kids. Pause yourself for a minute. Gather your mic, bring it a little bit closer, and then go back to what you were saying. That's it. That's it.
Pretty much is that.
Hold up, pause. I'm sorry. Do whatever you did at first. I don't know if you talking lower, or you intentionally talking low. Speak with a little more.
I hear you, but you're just quiet.
Yeah,
you hear me?
You're getting quieter.
Yeah, you're getting quieter.
Are you walking away from your
Hello?
mic?
Nope. My mic is right at my face.
All right, do your cool kids. Do your cool kids call.
Next.
Oh yeah, he is sounding far back now. See?
Yeah.
Okay, so some right. Well, y'all make your point fearless, but I'm not fearless. Cool kids, make your point and try to work on your mic at the same time.
Is this better for you?
Yes.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, my other mic was dying. That's probably why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what I was saying is that when my two friends got this game, they thought, okay, dude, so what do I do now? I was like, all right, just play the tutorial. Now, this is what I said. I said, nope, do not go based off of this character. This is one character of multiples with different attributes. In their brain, they're thinking, oh, that means different gun. Okay. As soon as they play the soldier, okay, so I just shoot and chuck grenades and I kill the bad guys. Got it. I was like, no. There's no bad guys. It's just heroes versus heroes. They all have different powers. As soon as they play their first match, I'm kicking butt. This is them. Oh, I died. What? Hey, wait a minute. He chucked like a death beam at me. What was that? I just told you it was different weapons and abilities. You didn't. You just ran in there with what character? One of my friends was the healer. He says, why couldn't I kill nobody? Well, the healer has a gun. You got to switch it. Well, what did I have on? You had her staff that can just heal people. Well, what did I do with that? You heal people. So how am I supposed to heal people? I was like, oh my God, I can't. You're not listening to what I'm saying. It's like when you play this game, the first thing people think is that this one character is the main character you play as. But then when you start realizing, oh, wait, this character's a tank, this character's defense. So what character was I playing as? You were playing as a tank. That means you the one that go in and just blow up everything. You just blow them up.
You made a good point.
A quick PDA for when you look at the sections for like what's a tank, what's a healer, and everything else. Things like Symmetra is in support. She is not a healer. Things like Roadhog, who is in the tank section. He is not a tank. He is a fat DPS.
It sure is.
Yep. Yes.
And again, like I said,
all those are more suggestions. Like the game does a pretty good job of letting you know what's going on, but in the end, if you really want to do well in Overwatch, I would say try to find people who know what they're doing. Try to talk to the community and just play with people.
Exactly.
And they won't let you know what's going on. Or heck, go on YouTube. I know I probably shouldn't be promoting another YouTube channel, but say like Your Overwatch is an amazing YouTube channel where they give in-depth guides onto all kinds of characters, and they are very helpful. And every time there's a change in the meta, a change in the PTR, which is on the PC, which basically they use to test new things, new characters, new maps. And there is so much depth to this game that when I talk about Paladins is an overly complex game, but yet somehow feel like it doesn't have a lot of depth to me, personally. I will play it, and I've played it with friends, like, hey, if you want me to play Paladins, I'll play with you, but I'm never playing that game by myself again. Not happening.
Exactly. I downloaded it, I played it, I got bored after like a good hour, and I was like, I can't do this. There's no depth of feel or no background of this character. It's just he's looking like a dragon lizard type person.
But like right now, you see me playing Mercy. I switched because I wasn't getting enough healing done with Lucio, and I wasn't getting people together to actually, move them around. So I switched to Mercy, so I could, be able to heal better because I'm not really worried about moving people because they're not grouped together.
Right.
And even if we lose, I still like that thing where you can always try something different. You can always try something new. This game is incredibly simple. Every Mercy is going to be the same Mercy.
I wouldn't say simple. I wouldn't say simple.
The way that you play them can drastically change everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't say simple because, again...
Well, it's simple in concept. Like, everything that you do is a simple thing. Like, in Paladins, you have to worry about your cards, you have to worry about your stats, you have to worry about your perks, you have to worry about the in-game currency during the match that you can use to upgrade yourself in one way or another. And in something like Overwatch, you have to worry about making sure that they do not do whatever the objective of the game is.
To me, it's like this Overwatch is like playing Pokemon. You can figure out Pokemon fast. Like Paladin is like Yu-Gi-Oh. It got more depth.
Oh no, Pokemon's pretty in depth though.
Well, take for instance, like in
I don't
Overwatch,
know.
like
It's a bad comparison.
I've won games in Overwatch where the enemy team had the most eliminations, had the most assists, had the most healing, had the most whatever, but because we did one play. I'm gonna compare it to sports. I know I don't like sports, but Overwatch is the closest thing I'm gonna get to sports. You do one good play, and you can be completely getting creamed, and all of a sudden, you change a character, you go around a different corner, everyone groups together, Winston uses his ult, there's a mad res. It changes everything to where you think that you've lost, but one person does something, and it's just different. It changes. Yeah. It evolves. And as the meta
you know,
it's
like a really big team fortress.
Like, the amazing thing, like Winston right now is really good, but he has not been buffed at all. It's because of other characters being buffed and nerfed that every other character around it is affected.
Oh, it'll happen.
Yeah. And then I love about Overwatch when people like say someone needs to be nerfed, someone needs to be buffed. Just wait. Someone else who has nothing to do with them will be buffed or nerfed. And it will completely change everything.
Exactly.
Like I used to play a lot of Rhine, but as it is, a lot of the quicker players like Genji and Tracer are rampant, and a Tracer can just zip right behind me, put a pulse bomb on me, and I'm gone. So I can't really Rhine as well right now, which is unfortunate, but it is the way the game is. I like the way that the game evolves.
Right.
Yeah. All right, I'll make this last point about Overwatch, and then I'll have said my piece. But if you compare this to Destiny, whereas you get 3 archetypes, the warrior, the rogue, and the mage, with 9 variations. That means 3 subclasses for all of them. Whereas this is 26 variations with 3 archetypes: the offense, the defense, and the healer. There's more complexity to be had, but you can see where the budget for the game development when they went into the individual character.
Well, another difference, like as much as I do like Destiny, when it comes to Destiny, for the most part, aside from your general jumps and everything else, and I guess your grenades are different, each character relatively plays the same. Like you're not going to change how you snipe or how you use an assault rifle or shotgun or whatever.
Yeah, it's about your guns. It's about your guns in Destiny. More so than about the characters, but that's what makes it easier though to balance like an Overwatch game where you just got set moves. They're all always. It's the characters, set guns.
Bungie did that balancing nonsense to themselves.
Well, yeah.
They're like, you know what? We need more guns to balance.
Hundreds of them with hundreds of rolls. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Hands down from what I've been seeing by playing this game. Like I said, I turned to a Borderlands 2 fanatic now. I ain't never seen so many good guns in a doggone video game.
Don't you mean you so many shit guns?
Borderlands.
That's true.
The guns you get in Borderlands are butt.
Most of them are crap.
Yeah. And you get one that is amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
The guns are effectively currency. They are something for you to sell, to make money, to go gamble. I mean, buy other things. I mean, gamble.
To me,
I love the slots. I love pulling the slots.
To me, if y'all ever played a game called Rage, if you play that
game,
it's like one gun in that. It's like one or two guns in that game. It's like 1 or 2 guns in that game where they are like invincibly powerful, and you're like, I need to keep this gun. All the other ones is just like,
what's
this? That's the same way in Borderlands. You get like 50 million guns, and then you get that one gun, and somebody says, "Dude, that gun rips bosses like crazy. Where is it? Oh, it's at this island. You gotta fight this guy and that guy, and you go, oh, I'm gonna fight it, but I need that gun." Like that's
I liked Rage, but it was all right. But
if you look at the screen real quickly, see what I'm doing with Winston. I see the tank, completely ignore it, go straight for the healer. Healer makes it so I can't get healed anymore. Tries to sleep me. I get behind her and shoot her in the butt. Unfortunately, I can't kill her because there's another healer. But I tried.
Now, what is Winston? That's somebody.
Winston is a giant monkey with an electricity gun.
No. What I'm talking about? What you were talking about? Classes.
Oh,
Winston is a tank.
He's a tank.
He is a main tank. He is an initiator, depending on how you're playing.
Tank.
I use Winston mostly as a jumper. Basically, I wait for the fight to start, and then I jump on whatever is weak or whatever is a good target for me. Like, right now, I'm chasing Reaper, which is a dumb thing for me to do.
As a tank, that's what I'm saying. As a tank, shouldn't you be able to take out people like Reaper and And what's her name?
Tracer.
Winston
Winston is the type of tank where basically I can take a good chunk of damage, I can protect my team, I can protect myself, and I put myself in a situation where I can deal with the squishies. Because Winston does not fight tanks. He does not fight because Reaper does all the damage, and I've got a massive face that he can shoot really easily.
I forgot that's a broken mechanic. That's something that came over from. For me, that's something that came over from Division when I hear the word tank. I forgot tanks and RPG is exactly what it means. Meaning somebody that can take a lot of damage. I mean, they can give out a lot of damage.
It's not always just about taking damage. It's about being able to protect your team. And basically, tank in this game is the role of aggro. Keeping aggro, which is basically the aggression of the enemy team. Keeping their attention, like Reinhardt. Basically, everyone's like shooting at the Reinhardt shield to try to break it. Or when you're Zarya, you put yourself in front, put a bubble, and basically everyone has to shoot the Zarya to drop her, because if that bubble gets charged, Zarya is going to turn into a monster. And basically your role is to protect your team, take damage, well, not take damage, but try to take minimal damage, keep yourself alive, and keep the attention off of the squishier characters. Like I play with someone like Drake, and I play Winston, and basically I'm just there to be a big old distraction. I jump in, I start electrocuting something, their entire team dies me, and he comes in with Tracer, zip, zip through, one burst, rewind, I jump out, everyone's dead.
Nice.
So I'm basically there to be a distraction. I'm not really taking damage for him, but I'm there to be like, hey, look at me, big monkey, I'm a scurry. While he actually does the work. Now, it doesn't always work out that way because, you know, people make mistakes, and I'm really good at making mistakes. But it happens. But yeah,
It happens.
One, I would like to say, totally told you I could talk about Overwatch for 30 minutes. I can keep going. But that being said, we are coming to that 30-minute mark. So I'm going to do a nice little sign-off, and then we're just going to dick around and talk about whatever. Sound good, everybody?
Hold on, sign off. I'd like to throw this out here because I have to kudos to you guys for holding it down for the 2 weeks that I was not available to actually be in the podcast like that. Y'all did an extra job. I had to say that. Another thing is I love this idea that y'all came up with, having one topic for a show. That I think that's something that we might want to implement in the next show. Like how you did for Overwatch, I think that's something you might want to look forward to doing it in the next podcast. I think that's something that the viewers love to see.
Well, we just go with whatever happens to be on our mind. We are a very social podcast. That's a great thing. Like, even the viewers, if, say, like, especially with podcast sections, which we're about to run into, if someone wants to say a comment like, hey, why don't you talk about Division? Why don't you talk about Anthem? Talk about this, talk about that. We'll talk about whatever the hell you want. We're here to have a conversation and really talk. And basically, we're here to have fun and enjoy our time with you and try to entertain as best as physically possible. I apologize that the gameplay that I brought wasn't great. I literally recorded it right before this in quick play, which is complete hell right
now. You done knocked the hell out of Reaper. I can say that much. They seen that punch.
That's funny.
But anyway, I'm putting it in the description right now. We'll see if it actually goes through. But oh wait, my caps lock went on. All right, I put it in the description. We'll see if it actually sticks. But yeah, I put my email in the description. Feel free to email me with any questions, comments, concerns about the podcast. Let us know what you think we can do. We also like doing other shows, so let us know if you have any show ideas, something that you would like to see. We mostly play on PlayStation 4. I just recently got a new PC, so I'm probably going to do a little bit more PC gaming. I just recently got Doom, so I'm going to try streaming some of that, assuming my computer doesn't feel like exploding from it.
If you want to go in on some Doom and stream some stuff, Duck, we can do that too.
But OG,
PC multiplayer is actually free, isn't it?
I don't know why I keep saying OG. Cool Kids.
Sorry, it's been a while
since I've been that you wrote, right? I seen the comment that you saw on PlayStation. Hey, that Dragon Ball Z stuff up, boy. That Kamehameha and stuff. You feel me? I know we got that new DLC that came out. Plus, finna plug myself in right quick.
You're not going to let me do a sign-off, are you? You're just going to go straight to the plug-in.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you know this, but it's not quite Cartier time yet. It will come. But anyway, Let us know what you think. Put it in the comments. We read all the comments when there are actually comments. We love to hear from you, and I appreciate everything. My name has been duckmcgavin. I have been your host. I hope you stick around for the podcast extras where we dick around and just do whatever the hell we want to do. I have been joined by the attention whore known as Cartier.
Well, correction, sir. It's I am Parker. Get it right. But
I figured you could plug I am Parker.
Check this out, guys. Thank you guys again, man, for tuning in and watching this nonsense that we call a podcast. The plug-in that I'm about to mention is, I know, also I got to say this, thank you guys so much for the love y'all showed on my channel recently. For the video, y'all had me broke a mark that I never did before and had over 100 views on one video within 2 hours. Nice. Thank y'all for that. I cannot say thank you enough for that. So, you know, like a true attention whore like I am, we do that again. And this is what I have going for you guys. Next Monday, this upcoming Monday, I will be going through the remainder episodes all the way up to Prompto episode for Final Fantasy 15. And in my player 2,
when is Prompto's DLC coming out?
It's already out.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's already out. I'm gonna try to do, like I said, a playthrough of Gladios. Then I'm gonna go straight to Prompto and stuff like that. So, and in my player 2 brothers, they know they can come through. I love having y'all on the podcast with me like they did last time, and we can make it happen again.
Feel free.
I am your boy. I am Parker, aka living them hand like domino pizza, and I'm out.
All right, next we have the Map Killer.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for listening. You can catch me at Map Killer FPSV, and I got a lot of Destiny videos. I'm gonna put up some Quake Champion first kind of beta review on it, and that's about all I got going on right now. But and catch me on Twitch too at Map Killer, and Twitter on Map Killer.
All right, cool. And then we have Fearless.
What's up? Bow to me, peasants.
You're going to get a lot of followers like that, Fearless. I'm just saying. Hey, the ones you do get, they will be subservient, though. It'll be a good one.
It's important to know our servant-master relationship.
Okay.
Anyway, you can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter as Fearless Soul. It's been a pleasure making you bow to me.
This man here, I swear.
No, he didn't.
Cocky much?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
That's pretty funny.
And now we have Ski, cold as ice.
It's your boy Ski. Glad to have I Am Parker back. Miss you, my brother.
Miss you too, guy.
And you can catch me on YouTube and Twitter at Ski on Cold as Ice. Got plenty of charted videos for you to watch. Thank you for tuning in.
And then finally, we have the Cool Kids.
What's up, cool nerdy ninjas? I'm not gonna make you bow to me like peasants. I don't do that. Fear can do that.
We can only have one of those.
I might suck your soul since I'm a ninja, but I won't do it unless you become evil. I'm not as cool as Skade, but I'm totally cool as a ninja. So that makes me even 20 times cooler. But I'm just saying, you can follow me and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, The Cool Kids 21, or hit me on the Instagram. Mr. 20 right now. Watch out for some soon upcoming Dragon Ball Z Echo Xenoverse 2 videos and more Destiny 2. Yeah.
All right, now it is my time to whore all the attention. Are you ready for this? Because I'm gonna light some shit. Okay, my name is duckmcgavin. I host the Plyr 2 podcast every single Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I also have a Twitch, which I like to stream mostly Overwatch, sometimes competitive, sometimes regular, as you're seeing on the screen right now. I also am going to be on Twitter later on, because I'm going to go play some, what's it called? Zelda, but they don't want me to actually record shit or post shit, so I'm just going to post it to Twitter. I'm just going to post as many freaking pictures as I physically can. I'm going to show all of this, everywhere I've ever been from my first playthrough. And
Well, you can put Zelda videos, Well, I've seen them.
I can. I'm just one, getting a capture card is hella expensive. I've already put enough money into the computer.
No doubt.
Yep.
But yeah. Either way, I'm gonna be on Twitter. If you all want to say anything, like tell me exactly how much I'm going to die. I'm gonna see if I can keep track of how many times I die. I'll give you a counter once I'm actually done. Like that's one of the things I kind of wish I could do. I kind of do want to record, if only for the fact I want to have that little Mario coin sound every time I die.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect.
It would be cool.
Because that's one of the cool things, Map. We'll probably talk more about it tomorrow with the Nintendo Bites, which will be tomorrow. Nintendo Bites is another one of our shows. You should totally watch it.
Definitely. Very good show. Very, very good show.
Stay sexy.
Anyway, the little thing where basically you see a little Link running around all of Hyrule. Every time you die, there will be an X, and you'll hear Link go, "Wah!" Like when I fought a Lionel, the big old Minotaur lion things, where you just see Link go.
Hey, you know what you should do? You should put the old school sound in of the when he used to die and spin from the old school. Yeah.
Or either you can always go with the old.
And then tomorrow,
you don't get out front of the bed like
this. Tomorrow I will stream the episode.
I don't want to catch y'all on the bed
like what I think about it. And Cardi, after you play Prompto, we should both definitely have a little micro discussion, talk about Final Fantasy. It's a nice little extra video.
Actually, I definitely agree with that. Definitely.
And also talk about episode Gladiolus, because if I don't know how good Prompto is going to be, but if Gladiolus is anything like Prompto, or Prompto is anything like Gladiolus, I'm probably not going to enjoy the gameplay, but I'll love the story.
I got you.
We'll find out.
But I'm gonna have to check those things out because I want to see if I want to get that.
I want to do it earlier than Monday, but I think Monday will be a good time for everybody.
For Gladiolus, I hate to say this, but I'd say just if you can find a way to find what the story is and just stick with that, figure out what the story is, enjoy the story, I would say go for that because the gameplay in Gladiolus is That being said, still enjoyed the story. I like Gilgamesh is one of my favorite summons, which is who you'll be encountering in episode Gladiolus. But anyway, long ass sign off. Glad to hear you, glad to see you, glad to whatever you. We're here for you, your player too. Now, on to general discussions. Does anyone have any general discussions?
Not really. I gotta bow out of the extras today. I got some stuff I gotta do.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. We're having a pretty
before you bow out, Map, I want to get your saying on this as well.
All right.
Because we can actually tie this in a little bit closer to the actual show. We are, for all those that are still watching and still listening, we forgot to actually tie this in. I forgot to tie this in because it's actually my job to do this. Player 2, I cannot say this enough. Player 2 do and will have a clan for Destiny 2.
I apologize, I forgot about
I don't know how much, I don't know how many slots will be able to be available. I don't know how many people you can have in your clan, but if you want to be a part of the clan, you need to hit up Ducky, and he'll work something out before y'all can try to join the clan.
Also, just keep in mind, I'm going to put a stickler rule. I apologize, we didn't talk about this prior. We would like active users. We're going to actively be a part of a community, not just say, "Hey, I'm a part of Player 2," and then never play with us, because we want to play with you. We want to have everyone play together and work together and have fun.
Absolutely.
What do you do?
I'd like to play with you too. You're gonna have to bow to me first, but I'll play with you.
I'm not doing that.
Oh my God.
I don't even want to meet when he finds a woman and she comes out.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be hard. He's not gonna have a woman thinking like that.
Before you touch my soul. What the heck? God.
Oh my goodness, boy. Fearless. Goddamn Fearless. I guess that's why his name is Fearless.
Yeah, I guess so.
Better yet, Destiny 2. I'm calling it. Anybody that plays with fear, I bet you now will be using the emote of bowing to him every 5 seconds.
Every 5 seconds.
Every 5 seconds.
I can literally see that.
Before you bow to me. Oh, stop bowing to him.
I guess Fearless is going to take my lordship. That is unfortunate.
You still Lord Ducky now. We let that live.
We ain't about lordship. I just want people's obesity towards me.
You want people's obesity? That's what I heard. I know I'm deaf, but
you know, we are in America. You know, it's pretty easy.
When you say obesity, you just say
I want to get on that chubby, dip on knees and bow to me.
Somebody,
God.
this is this.
I just want people's obedience towards me. I don't care about lordship.
Oh my goodness, y'all boys.
y'all still looking at the stream, right?
Uh-huh.
What do you see now? Because it should.
Seeing your account and stuff like that, Doom and Portal. But like map, I have to bow out myself because as y'all know, I'm playing. Well, I'm not playing.
Folks, can someone watching the stream at least let me know what it looks like? Because I would like to test this and get y'all's live feedback.
It's looking excellent good. I'm still watching it on. Yeah, it look very clean on my cell phone. On my PC, it's not looking as smooth. But on my cell phone, man, it's coming through excellent, man.
It's gonna take a second for it to actually start. Unfortunately, it is on a regular drive. It's not on my solid state because you know that's a big goddamn game.
I know, right?
It's a powerful game.
But I enjoy being with you guys, man. Love y'all, boy, man. Y'all like I say, y'all my family, y'all my brothers, and I'll get up with you guys on PlayStation later on tonight when we get up on here and do things.
Same here.
People in the raid.
All right, I'm your boy. I am Parker, and I am out.
Yep.
I'm Map Killer 2. Peace.
Yep.
Peace.
Later. Cool kids. We'll see y'all later. Stay ninja and cool.
Is everyone leaving?
Fuck it. Since they leave, I'll leave too.
Wait, before you go, Ski, are you looking at the stream at least?
Yeah, it look nice, man.
All right.
Yeah,
if you don't mind waiting for half a second, Ski, and let me know how it goes because the game is working on starting. That's the only downside. That since the drive I'm using for storage is kind of whatever, it takes a second. It takes a good hot second.
All right.
That's an icon I've never seen before. Oh, now it's a mouse.
Grab your hunk.
Come on, computer. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, there it goes.
Sounding voices.
I'm glad I could arouse you, Fearless.
Hey, you should be able to record on OBS though.
Yeah, I can record as well. I just wanted to see what the streaming quality was.
Yeah, mine's showing up late, so you know it's just now getting to the doom screen for me.
Yeah, it's gonna take a hot second to load. Man, this is so slow. This game is ridiculous, by the way. Like every other game I play, everything's pretty fast. Just Doom is just like once it gets going, you'll see everything looks fine. Just once it takes a second to get there. I think it's the fact that I'm streaming as well, so it's got a whole bunch of other shit going on. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't want to actually see Doom or see my new fancy computer, this stream is basically over, so yeah, we're here for you, Plyr 2 and out and stuff, but I'm going to do this until it actually goes, because we're trying to get this tested. Oh boy.
Wow, this is probably going to take a bit. It's not like I got anything to do. I keep losing the live feed.
Is it cutting out bad?
Every now and then. How many games you got on Steam anyway?
On Steam, I've only got like 3 or 4 or 5. Not a lot. Oh, I think I messed up.
You're not mainly a PC player, so much PS4 or Nintendo. So
Well, a lot of the PC games that I had before Steam came out, so I had a lot of them on disc that didn't require Steam. Like I got a few Blizzard games.
Wait a minute, how old is Steam anyway? Do you know?
Steam came out with one of the Left 4 Deads, I believe.
So what, 4 years?
I'm not sure. What the hell? Alright, you know what? I guess we're not going to use the controller. That's fine. I don't remember what the controls are for mouse and keyboard, but I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Wow.
Oh my god, all the loading screens. I will admit, this is definitely the slowest. It has to be because I'm streaming as well, that my computer's having a hell of a time.
Hey, Ski, what are you doing right now?
Playing this game called Fight Club, the 8-bit boxing game.
Ooh, sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I might as well be doing something too. It's like leveling my fish at a 63.
They got I was looking on the PlayStation Store. They got God of War 3 for like $4.
Oh, so speaking of sales, I don't know if anyone's actually interested in Disgaea 5, but it was on sale for under $20.
120? What?
It was on sale for under $20. $20.
Oh, I thought you said
like
$117.99
or something like that.
I do like a good Disgaea game.
Yeah, it's Disgaea 5. It's the latest Disgaea. It doesn't come with the DLC, unfortunately, which is why I'm thinking I might wait to maybe get it on the Switch, because the Switch version is the complete version.
Yeah, I've beaten every up to. Somehow I missed that one. God of War 3 is $3.99.
Try that again. Settings. Mouse and keyboard. Oh, there's melee. When did I switch weapons? switch the weapons.
I figured it out. Never played a video game. So.
Jump. Oh, that's that button. The crouch button. Ah, there's my switch weapon button. Oh, that's my grenade button. Yes, I know I'm dying. Wait, jump. Oh. Jumpy, jumpy. Nope, no idea what to do. There's a problem with my controller support.
Hey, it's a gamer. Ah, cool. I like what you're targeting me.
Kinda laggy, dog.
The stream is?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, nothing's perfect. Anyway. How the hell can they call it a sale? This is $10.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream then. Exit desktop. Yes.
Said this guy 5 was under
Blah blah blah. We're here for you, your player 2. I hope you enjoyed this random test of my